Good afternoon, everybody. It's about noon Mountain Time. This is John Lee, and I've taken some pictures before this that will be in a slideshow, and I just wanted to film a short video and say hello. And I want to make a point and show you something that happened. Okay, so I get up this morning, watch those videos, listen to them, watch the pictures, watch how the skies opened up enough to have some fun, take some pictures. Right when I got up, and then had some thoughtful commentary this morning, and a beautiful snowfall. Okay, strangely, more snow around us where we are on the mountain than higher up. Who wants to figure that one out? Now, we took Avery up to school, had to go back again because she forgot her shoes. Then Sharice and I went shopped at Walmart, bought a bunch of Christmas stuff and CDs. That stuff always makes me happy. And when we were done, we came home. We weren't looking at weather radar or anything like that. We just came home when we were done. Watch the progression since we got home, okay? I didn't know what the skies were going to do. We had no forecast or anything. What I do know is this. If you look at the first 10 or 20 pictures from this noon or this session, or maybe 10 or 15, you know what you see? The angelic images are fairly faint, but they're there. But the sky started opening up so you could see them, and they would be formed again right when I took the camera to the balcony. It wasn't like that before, folks. And in the course of 15-20 minutes, it's just snapping a few pictures here. Look what's happened to the skies. And the clarity of definition of the angelic images. Wow. All right, you get the point, folks? I guess God's used this session here. Now look what we got over here. I mean, I took the first 20, 30 pictures from the south balcony where this guy is over here. I didn't catch anything like that when I got started, but now that I'm on the north balcony looking back that direction, look what I'm seeing. Wow, everywhere. Look at the definition build and the angelic images. Again, once I start filming. How about that? Okay. Coincidence, folks? Okay. You think these are natural clouds? I mean, look at those faces. Look at those faces. Look at them all. What do you count? 20, 30 just in this little corner right here? Yeah, I'd say the angels love to perform. And, well, if you were God, wouldn't you put a show like, and wanted to get the message out that this is real and it's happened? Wouldn't this be a heck of an effective way of making your point, particularly given the prophecy in Matthew 24:30. And again, some jerk with a fake name on the internet said that I was a false prophet, citing Matthew 24:24, 6 verses earlier. Go back and read them. Does it say there that God would validate a false prophet through images in the clouds and angelic dances like we're seeing here? Of course not. Why would God do that? He would not want to validate a false prophet. But he sure would have a reason for validating the real thing, wouldn't he? Uh-huh. And here it plays out exactly as Christ prophesied in Matthew, which happens to be the first and one of the most important books of the New Testament. Hey, by the way, someone else cited a letter from Paul in a comment that I'll probably answer, but I may not. I've already written so much on that. That was fabrication and alteration of the scripture. Paul was a Jew who murdered and tortured Christians. He came along like 40, 50 years after Christ. He was never an eyewitness to Christ's ministry. He didn't know shit about what Christ said. They didn't have tape recordings or Christ's testimony written down then. This is a guy scrambling to cover his ass after he got in deep shit with God. He's lucky that, well, I've written on that. People say Paul wrote the book of Romans because it says that in the first paragraph, first sentence. Y'all go back and read the book of Romans, last chapter. It tells you who wrote the book of Romans, and guess what? It was not Paul. How about that? Proved it was a fabrication by words of the Bible itself. So I assigned 0 weight. That guy didn't know shit about Christ or his teachings or ministry. He's a murderer. He's a fabrication. That was largely the vehicle by which the New Testament was corrupted. Take a dirty Jew who murdered Christians and tortured them, never met Christ, comes along 70 years later, gets the bejesus scared out of him, and scrambles like a cockroach to cover his ass till God finally puts him out of his misery. Yes, he lived a miserable life. Think about it. Tortured, imprisoned, beaten, flogged, how many times, finally executed. Look where I am. In the palace on top of the new holy city. The gorgeous wife. Living a dream life. Yeah. I asked a question before. Are you a Paultian or are you a Christian? What in the fuck would you pay attention to that jackass's writings for? Boy, don't turn me loose on that one, boy. Anyway, so point being here. So I think we can conclude midday today that we once again have another validation from the heavens above the new holy city, right above our house, on every side of our house. Now I'm walking to the west side. You think these are natural clouds, folks? Do you want to talk about crazy? If you think this is normal weather patterns, but that it happens also 3 times a day whenever I decide to come out and turn the camera on. Here we are. Here we go. Just like you've seen with your own eyes here. Skies were gray and the images were faint. Go back and look at the first set of pictures in the sequence. You'll see that. Now look what you're seeing. Wow. Shock and awe, baby. If I wasn't real or I was a false prophet, do you think God would be putting on this show above my home? Starting and stopping every time I walk outside with the camera in my hand? Think about it. Then read Matthew 24:30, and I think we can start to make some progress. Okay, folks? Thank you all. We've got to run some errands now, but I come home, I walk outside for 20 minutes, give y'all another cool slideshow, and just more proof in the pudding. Hey, look at this guy. Look at that guy. Wow. Now, y'all will remember when I started again on the south balcony, we didn't see this over there. Look how the skies have now opened up that direction. All since I brought my little camera outside. I'll say this also from the front side. I saw a massive face, just like this one. It covered 1/4, 90 degrees of the sky. It was that big, but somehow I got it on the camera. Now, folks, you see what I'm seeing right here? Same thing. But my camera right now, just clear, is pointing. I'm holding it over the balcony because I got a roof above me hanging off. Is pointing straight up in the air. What you're looking at right now is directly above our home. Okay? See how they watch over us? Now you get it? I'll say something else that's occurred to me listening to Christmas music the last couple days, which always warms my heart. Hey, look here. Right above me, folks. Straight up. This camera is pointing straight up in the sky above me right now. Angels we have heard on high, all those great Christmas songs. How prophetic they are through this day. I think we can agree on that. So thank y'all, and I will take a few more pictures, then Sharice and I need to run another errand, and then we'll see what it looks like when we get back, okay? Bye-bye.